Right.
Throughout history, society has had a sufficient amount of changes on its views on certain aspects, on certain topics in society. One of these topics could be the significance of marriage and sex within relationships. Believed to perhaps have some of the most controversial ideology in this particular topic were the Puritans. According to Dr. Lisa Wayne in her article, Before Love, Puritans Believe in Sex and Marriage, they arrived in the 1600s in pursuit of religious liberty from the Anglican faith mother country, and also for their own political benefits. Puritans, they held on to a strict moral code. Their beliefs could even be seen as obscured in today's society. Although they did believe that marriage should have an emotional connection, they did not see marriage as a religious sacrament or ceremony, but more as a civil agreement, unlike their Anglican and Catholic counterparts. In this picture, it shows how Puritans would come together in the courtroom, the loved ones of the proven bride to be, to just watch the couple sign their certification of marriage. When it comes to marriage alone, their beliefs and ideas weren't too different from the beliefs and ideas that we have today. They did believe in emotional connection, and that marriage was a spiritual partnership, stated by Edmund S. Morgan in his writing, The Puritans and Sex. Although it is commonly agreed in today's age that marriage should be a relationship that is founded on love, this idea wasn't very popular in the 17th century. As stated by Warner Smith, the Puritans believed in marriage, sex, and divorce. What was perhaps the greatest Bible verse that related to this topic for the Puritans was Genesis 2:18, which reads, "Then the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make a helper fit for him." This suggested that their ideology includes that God's main purpose for females was companionship and not procreation. With that being said, they also included a very contentious view on sex. The way the Puritans saw sex, it was a gift from God, not only to reproduce, but also just for mere enjoyment. Their beliefs it was that sex was a basic human need. With that being said, they would also include a very contentious belief in sex. The way the Puritans saw it, sex was a gift, not just for reproduction, but just for the mere enjoyment. It was just a human want, almost like food. As stated by Tim Challies in his writing, The Puritans and Sex, in the Puritan view, God had given the physical world, including sex, for the human welfare. This belief also comes with the rejection that sex was what ultimately caused man to fail, according to several translations of biblical history. According to Leland Ryken and the Worldly Saints, the Puritans concluded really were. A Puritan couple weren't married until they so-called went to the boneyard and concealed their physical relationship. Due to the belief that sex was almost a natural right, they didn't discourage teenagers from having sex at a particularly young age. Although it does seem that it seems to them that they had almost an okay with fornicational relationships, they did hold a very strong belief that a lot of the couple's love came through their sex life. According to Nathan W. Bingham, in the Puritan view of sex and marriage, it was such an important factor that failure to extend due benevolences could cause church disciplinary actions. There is at least one case where a husband has been excommunicated from the church for neglecting his wife and not having intercourse with her for a long period of time. And these could even be grounds for divorce in some extreme cases. Divorce is not common. It happened in cases of adultery, abandonment, lack of performing marital duties, such as pleasing the spouse, but that was in very rare cases. According to Malachi M. Lawrence, as she explains in the Puritans, a view of marriage and divorce in 17th century England. Puritans believed that in some cases divorce was appropriate, which was completely opposite from the Catholic Church. But it was one of the few things that they did have in common with the Anglican Church, which was created by King Henry VIII after he was neglected by the Catholic Church to divorce his wife for not giving him a son to heir the throne. The Puritans are known to be completely opposite from the Catholic Church, and this belief just comes as one of them. Today, we see how their beliefs have not only impacted our churches, but our societies as well.